our moments of family, we have our moments of great celebration, and then we have those times that are a little more sorrowful, and they make our hearts heavy. And today is one of those days. Our hearts are heavy. We've lost a friend. This past season, we received word that Brian Tuck had passed away. And Brian Tuck was a very, very special part of this Dogs family. He was a day one season ticket holder. He and his wife, Gloria, sat in the front row of section 107. And if I tell you they never missed a game, they never missed a game. Gloria passed away, and Brian wasn't sure if he could carry on coming. It meant that much to the two of them. They attended together. It was something they shared. And Brian started coming to the games alone, and partway through that first season of being on his own, he said to me, "This team and this organization is getting me through." That same year, Brian had the privilege, well, at least we called it that, a privilege of traveling with this team on a road trip through Saskatchewan. We thought he just might enjoy the break. The team signed a bat, gave it to Brian. And just to give you an idea of how much he meant to us, we even let him help push the bus when we got stuck in the mud in Melville. Brian was a friend. Not only a fan and not only a fanatic, he was a dear friend. And each and every time I came to the stadium, one of the first faces I saw was Brian Tuck. And the same three things happened every night. First of all, Brian would give me his critique of the night before. Ecstatic if we had won. Not critical, but he wasn't hesitant to pass on his observations if we'd have fallen short. And then every year he seemed to pick a player that was his favorite, his special player. And Brian would visit away down to 107, but when that player stepped into the on-deck circle, right where Brian sat, it was all attention on whoever his favorite player that year had to be. So the conversation would no doubt dwell on that particular player. And then every night without fail, in the most positive tone possible, Brian would say, "I can't tell you what this team and this organization means to me." Well, Brian, in return, we can't tell you. We only hope today, as we remember you with many family and friends here, that our tribute in some way pays honor to what you mean to us. Brian will forever be remembered with his legacy seat in 107. Looks a little different over there right now, but I know there's some fans from 107 watching every single minute of the game. As the players are on the field and as they are tipping their caps in memory to Brian, I'm going to ask each of our players to remove their caps as we remember Brian today. Brian would not want us to be sad, and he would not want a moment of silence. He'd want to hear these four words: play ball and go Dogs. Brian, we remember you today, our dear friend, and we dedicate today's game in your honor. Fans, thank you.